Your phone buzzes, a bank alert, a bill reminder, maybe just the little red icon on your banking app. And before you've even read a single number, your chest has already tightened, your stomach's dropped, and your mind's jumped straight to the worst version of what this could mean. Quick note before we go further. This is general information about how brains respond to money stress, not personal financial or mental health advice. And if this feeling shows up as a constant weight rather than an occasional spike, that's worth a conversation with a GP or a free financial counselor, not just a video. That drop in your stomach feeling isn't a character flaw, and it isn't proof that you're bad with money. It's a specific, roughly 90-second chemical wave that your brain runs on every single time. And once you can see the actual shape of it, you stop being ambushed by it. If you've watched anything else on this channel, this one's different. Those videos were about what to do with your money, which account, which form, which fund. This video is about the 10 seconds that happen before any of that. The reaction that fires the instant a number looks scary, whether you've got $50 in the bank or $50,000. It's the same mechanism either way, and it's running whether or not you've ever noticed it. Meet Jess again. She gets a text. Her energy bill's due in 3 days, higher than she expected. Straight away, her thoughts start racing. Rent, groceries. What if this happens again next month and the one after that? All before she's even opened the app to check the actual number. Dave gets a similar text and does the opposite. He doesn't open it at all. Phone face down, tells himself he'll deal with it later, and later quietly turns into a fortnight. Same trigger. 2 completely different automatic reactions. Jess spirals forward into worst-case thinking. Dave freezes and avoids. Neither of them chose to react that way. Both of them are running the exact same underlying script. Here's what's actually happening under the hood. For most of human history, the part of your brain that watches for danger, the amygdala, didn't need to tell the difference between a genuine physical threat and a scary number, so in a lot of ways it still doesn't. It reaches for the same chemistry either way. Cortisol and adrenaline flood in, your heart rate climbs, and the slower, careful part of your brain, the one that actually weighs up options, goes quiet for a moment while the alarm system takes over. It gets worse because of something behavioral economists call loss aversion. Study after study has shown that losing an amount of money hits roughly twice as hard emotionally as gaining that exact same amount feels good. So a bill, a dip, an unexpected charge, your brain isn't exaggerating for nothing. It's running lopsided math that makes losses feel close to double their actual size. Here's the part that actually helps though. That chemical wave, the cortisol, the racing heart, the tunnel vision, has a shelf life. It's a popularised idea from neuroanatomist Jill Bolte Taylor, a useful estimate rather than an exact stopwatch, but the physical intensity of a triggered emotion moves through your body and clears in roughly 90 seconds. Anything after that 90 seconds isn't fresh brain chemistry anymore. It's your own thoughts choosing to feed the spiral back to life. Before you go use this on the next scary notification, a few things this trick is not. It's not a way to make a real shortfall disappear. If the anxiety's there because the numbers genuinely don't add up this month, 90 seconds buys you clear thinking, not extra income. It's also not permission to do what Dave did and avoid the message altogether. An unopened bill turns a manageable problem into a much bigger one, with late fees and missed due dates stacked on top. And if this feeling isn't occasional, if it's there most days, heavy and constant, that's a sign for a GP or a free financial counsellor, not a 90-second breathing trick. The National Debt Helpline is free, confidential, and exists for exactly that conversation. So here's the technique itself, and it takes less time than the panic already does. First, name it, silently or out loud. This is the money panic reflex, not a fact yet. Naming it alone starts pulling the thinking part of your brain back online. Second, put the phone face down, feet flat on the floor, and take 4 slow breaths. In for 4 counts, out for 6, which is roughly the 90 seconds the chemical wave needs to clear on its own. Third, only after that, pick the phone back up, read the actual number, and decide your next step from there, not from the spike. Nothing about your bank balance changes in those 90 seconds. What changes is which part of your brain is doing the deciding, the one that panics or the one that plans. Your homework tonight is smaller than it sounds. Don't wait for the big scary number to try this for the first time. Pick something tiny, check your balance, open one bill that you've been avoiding, and run the 4 breaths before you react, purely so the technique's already familiar on the day it actually matters. Jess and Dave were both running the same 90-second script. They just never knew it had a name. Now you do. You're not bad with money, and you're not broken for feeling that stomach drop. You've just never been shown the shape of the wave before. Make sure you subscribe, and let's get sorted.